World War II, a time when monstrous beasts of steel and metal roared across the landscapes, deciding the fates of nations. Yes, we're talking about tanks, the game-changing military machines that revolutionized warfare. In the bloody theater of World War II, the humble tank transformed into an awe-inspiring titan of battle, a symbol of national power and technological prowess. These mechanical leviathans were not merely machines of war, they were mobile fortresses, steel-clad gladiators that clashed in the global arena, shaping the course of history with their thunderous roars and earth-shaking strides. From the harsh Eastern Front to the sun-scorched deserts of North Africa, these metal giants dominated the battlefield, their formidable firepower ripping through enemy lines, their impervious armor shrugging off relentless assaults. Each tank was an intricate balance of power and protection, speed and resilience, a testament to the ingenuity and resourcefulness of those who designed, built, and operated them. The tanks of World War II were diverse, each machine reflecting the unique challenges and aspirations of the nations that birthed them. Some were built for speed and agility, darting across the battlefield like metallic predators. Others were designed for raw power, their massive guns capable of blasting through the thickest armor. Still others prioritized protection, their reinforced hulls standing firm against a storm of enemy fire. However, no tank was perfect. Each had its strengths and weaknesses, its triumphs and failures. And so, to rank these mechanical behemoths, we must consider a range of factors. We'll examine their firepower, the punch they could pack. We'll delve into their armor, the shield that kept them in the fight. We'll investigate their mobility, their ability to traverse varied terrains and strike swiftly, and we'll assess their overall effectiveness, the sum of their parts, the legacy they left on the battlefields of World War II and beyond. So sit back and buckle up as we embark on a thrilling journey through the best and worst tanks of World War II. Each tank has a story to tell, a tale of steel and courage, of innovation and determination. Let's explore these stories together. Let's witness the might of these metal giants. At the top of our list is the German Tiger I, a tank that struck fear into the hearts of its enemies. The Tiger I was a force to be reckoned with, renowned for its extraordinarily heavy armor and its powerful 88mm gun. This lethal combination made it one of the most feared tanks of World War II, excelling in both firepower and protection. But every beast has its weakness, and the Tiger I was no exception. Its stellar performance on the battlefield was sometimes marred by mechanical issues. These technical gremlins, coupled with the high production costs, meant that the Tiger I was a precious commodity, not easily replaced or replicated. Despite these drawbacks, the Tiger I left an indelible mark on the theater of war. A formidable foe, the Tiger I's reputation echoes through history. Next up we have the Soviet T-34, a tank that perfectly blended strength and agility. This formidable beast of the battlefield was the epitome of Soviet engineering prowess during the Second World War. Widely regarded as one of the best medium tanks of the conflict, the T-34 was a perfect blend of sloped armor, speed, and a potent 76mm gun. One of the key attributes that made this tank stand out was its innovative sloped armor. This design not only increased the effective thickness of the armor, but also increased the likelihood of deflecting incoming shells, making it a hard target for German guns. Coupled with its mobility, the T-34 could swiftly maneuver across various terrains, launching surprise attacks and quickly retreating when needed. The T-34's 76mm gun was a force in itself, proving highly effective against German armor. Its firepower, combined with the tank's speed and armor, made it a formidable opponent. A true testament to Soviet engineering, the T-34 was a force to be reckoned with. In response to the T-34, the Germans introduced the Panther, a tank that was as deadly as its namesake. With its good armor and mobility, the Panther was a force to be reckoned with on the battlefield. Its potent 75mm gun could pierce through enemy armor with ease, making it a formidable opponent for any adversary. But like many machines of war, the Panther was not without its flaws. Early models were plagued by reliability issues, often breaking down at the most inconvenient times. Its complex design also proved to be a double-edged sword. On one hand, it allowed for greater performance and capabilities. On the other, it meant that repairs and maintenance were more difficult and time-consuming. These issues, however, did not deter the Panther from making its mark during World War II. Its strengths outweighed its weaknesses, and it quickly became one of the most respected tanks of the war. Despite its issues, the Panther prowled the battlefields as a formidable predator. From the American M4 Sherman to the Italian Carro Armato M13/40, the list continues with tanks that played pivotal roles in the war. Let's start with the American M4 Sherman. This tank may not have been as heavily armored or armed as some of its counterparts, but its reliability, abundant production numbers, and upgradability made it a key player for the Allies. The Sherman was a testament to the American industrial strength, the ability to mass-produce a reliable, effective tank that could be fielded in vast numbers. Next on the list we find the German Panzer IV. This tank was versatile and widely used throughout the war. The Panzer IV underwent numerous upgrades and adaptations, remaining effective in various roles despite being outclassed by newer tanks. Its longevity in the war and adaptability to different scenarios are a testament to its design. The British also made their mark with the Churchill tank. While its relatively slow speed and lower firepower limited its effectiveness against more advanced tanks, the Churchill was heavily armored and reliable. It served primarily in infantry support roles, proving to be a stalwart companion to the foot soldiers on the battlefield. The Soviet Union's KV-1 also deserves mention. Early in the war, this tank was a formidable opponent due to its heavy armor and good firepower. However, as the war progressed and newer tank designs emerged, the KV-1 was gradually surpassed. Nevertheless, in the early stages of the conflict, it gave the Soviets a much-needed edge. Then, we have the Japanese Type 97 Chiha. While it might not have been as advanced as tanks from other major powers, the Chiha was one of Japan's main tanks, used throughout the war in various campaigns. It was a symbol of Japan's tenacity, a tank that, despite its limitations, fought on multiple fronts. Lastly, we have the Italian Carro Armato M13/40. This tank had its limitations, particularly in terms of armor and firepower compared to other tanks of the era. However, it was one of Italy's main tanks during the war, and its impact should not be underestimated. Despite its shortcomings, the M13/40 was a crucial part of Italy's armored forces. Each of these tanks had unique features that set them apart. Whether it was the Sherman's upgradability, the Panzer IV's adaptability, the Churchill's heavy armor, the KV-1's early dominance, the Chiha's widespread use, or the M13/40's vital role in Italy's war effort, they all made significant contributions to the war. However, they also had their limitations. Whether it was the Sherman's lighter armor, the Panzer IV being outclassed by newer models, the Churchill's slower speed, the KV-1 being surpassed by newer designs, the Chiha's lack of advancement, or the M13/40's limitations in armor and firepower, each tank had its challenges. Yet these challenges were met with determination and ingenuity, and each tank played its part in the larger conflict. Despite their rankings, these tanks were all instrumental in shaping the course of World War II. Their strengths, weaknesses, and unique characteristics all played a part in the unfolding drama of the war. From the frozen steppes of Russia to the hot, dusty deserts of North Africa, these tanks rolled into battle and made history. They are a testament to the technological advancements, strategic thinking, and sheer human determination that characterized the Second World War. From the Tiger I's terrifying might, to the M13/40's humble role, each tank had its own unique impact on the war. These metal giants not only shaped the battlefields of World War II, but also left an indelible mark on the annals of military history. They were the linchpins of ground warfare, the steel titans that spearheaded assaults and held the line against enemy forces. Yet, their effectiveness was not solely determined by their armor thickness or the caliber of their guns. It was the interplay of numerous factors: the terrain they traversed, the tactics they were deployed in, and the logistical support they received. A tank's true worth was often revealed not just in its design, but in the crucible of war itself. And there you have it, the best and worst tanks of World War II. Each a testament to human ingenuity, bravery, and the relentless pursuit of victory.